5 a.m. The early bird gets the worm, the hungry dog gets the bone. Get up and get after it. All right, it's Wednesday morning, and I was very tempted to go back to sleep today, but it's only forward, only move forward, man. I can't let myself slack. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get up early and get a head start on the day. If you get tired, you could always take a nap later, man. You could always, but you gotta, like like the saying, you know what I mean? Don't hit that snooze button. You already start off in retreat mode. You know what I mean? You gotta get aggressive and get up. And I find it easier just to get up fast. Trying to linger, you hear the alarm, and you're just like, let me just lie here for a few more minutes. Let me just. That is the more it stays in your mind, the more you're already getting defeated. You know what I mean? You hear that beep, beep, beep. Just go for it. Just go. And your brain starts to train. You start to train your mind to just go, and just to move and forward. And the best thing is to just continue doing that, and don't let yourself don't give any opportunity for your weaker self to get victory over you. So get up, force yourself, get up hard, get up fast, get after it, and you can always take a nap later, man. There's nothing stopping that. If you get tired, your body's tired, rest, but rest later. Don't rest now. But I'm gonna get a cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna hit this bar, man. I gotta hit these 500 curls each arm. So I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, man. Never good at making coffee. I think I put one too many scoops in that thing. But it's time to clock in. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right. I just finished 500 curls with my right arm, and it's a marathon, just like pushing, just like it's a lot, man. It's always toughest at the halfway point when you're at 250 and you're realizing I'm done, and I'm only halfway. I still got to do just what I did over again. But you just gotta. I break it into. I count 50s. I say I gotta do 10 50s. You know what I mean? Bite size, bite size. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Because the whole 500 is just too big. It's just too much on you, and then your brain starts getting overwhelmed, and then when it's overwhelming on your brain is your biggest asset. You know, your body will comply. I'm there and I'm like, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if my arm hurts. It doesn't matter if my hand hurts. It don't matter. I'm not unstrapping this. I'm not unstrapping this from my hand until 500 are done. And I don't have the best technique and the best form, and you know what I mean. I lack a lot of. I don't have any a lot of wrist muscle, and I don't have my forearm muscle. You know what I mean? Because I can't grip. I could barely move my hand like this. So I have to strap that weight into my hand. It's like duct taping it to your hand, and I mean, so I have trouble. I don't have good strong forearms. So it's an obstacle, but I'm getting it done. I'm getting my make sure my arm feels that burn, and more so than honestly, because like I said, my muscles won't grow. I'm not gonna become a wheelchair bodybuilder or something. I'm a quadriplegic, so my muscles are pretty shot. I'm doing this because it strengthens your mind, because you're testing your mind, and that's why these things are always good. I believe, because you exceed your limits, and when your mind says no, we're not gonna stop. That's why it's always good to challenge yourself. Mind says we're not gonna stop, and then you reach the goal you attended. It's like, yeah, all right, I'm getting it. I'm understanding that you always push the limit, and when you reach that limit, you say, okay, so I could attain that limit. And then you push it a little further and push it a little further. Obviously, I don't sweat. I'm sure, I don't know if you noticed in any videos, I'll push 15 miles, and I'll look the same at the end of the video as I did in the beginning. People probably like, what? No, but since I'm a quadriplegic, paraplegics, if you break your back, you still have that ability to sweat. But if you break your neck, I don't know the technicality of it all, but I know the nerves are separated, and I can't sweat. So my body won't allow me to sweat, which, some people's like, oh, that's cool, so you're always fresh, you know what I mean? But no, because in the heat and in the cold, the heat really will affect you. Because you sweat to release your core temperature. You sweat because your body's overheating, and it's like your body's thermostat to release the sweat. So obstacles I've dealt with when it's been over 100 degrees, and I'm in a bad spot where it's real hot. My body temperature will rise. The most I've checked one time was I had a temperature of 103.4 because I wasn't sick, I didn't have a fever. It's because because I don't sweat, so my body was just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Which it's been funny this past year, this whole pandemic thing, on hot days when they all want to scan your head, and then I'm already ready for it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm sure it's gonna be 99 or 100. It's hot today, and they're like, oh, you have 100-degree temperature, and they get all panicking, and I'm like, oh man, like, all right, just But anyways, that's a whole nother situation. But I've also learned with the mind. No other I've had other quadriplegics tell me, how do you, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you, because I'll go push miles and miles and miles in 100-degree weather when I didn't used to be able to do that. It took time. It took time. Your body adapts. You got to put yourself in the fire. You see, when it gets hot, I think the worst thing, oh, it's hot, I got to go to the AC. No, it's hot. We're going to be out here and ride this out. It's hot. We're gonna go through it, and your body will adapt. You know what I mean? That's why people, you know, that live in Chicago, you know, they come over here and it's cold over here, and they're like, it ain't even cold. We're cold because we're pampered with this California weather. But your body adapts. Your body will adapt to the heat, your body will adapt. So not only that, but a little trick I'll do is when my body starts overheating, I'll slow my breathing, and I'll imagine that I'm in the Arctic somewhere, and I'll imagine with each breath, I'll imagine, actually picture cold air coming out my mouth, like, wow. And I don't know, I haven't done science testing and to actually see if I can regulate my body temperature with my mind, but your mind, man, it's powerful, and you just gotta have the will, and you have the faith and believe, and you could attain some pretty powerful things. And I'm just trying to unlock a few things and trying to learn a few things, and just trying to show that it's possible. You know what I mean? I mean, the placebo works for a reason. I mean, you take a sugar pill and all of a sudden things start happening. Something is powerful with belief. So just believe you can do it. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can grow, that you can change things you want to change, and believe, and then get up when that alarm clock kicks. Get up and go. Just get up and go. And I'm only halfway done. Speaking of the halfway mark, but at least it's on a whole fresh arm. Now I gotta hit the left arm, so, but you know, I don't have to film this one. I'm gonna just go hit it, and yeah, man, see when I'm done. All right, just finished 500 with my left arm, so that's 1,000 curls I knocked out, man. Feel good. All right, time to get the rest of my day started. Keep pushing, don't stop. See you on the next one, God willing.